Welcome to Into the Kitchen with me, Chef Cynthia Louise, where we get to eat and have lots of joy in doing that without any diets or any food fads or anything really. This is a great recipe. This is called millet and cauliflower mash. This was taught to me by my dear friend, Yelena in Chicago, who's an incredible chef, and every time I make it, I think of her making it because she makes it so good, and I'm pretty good at it, but she makes it so good, and I'm going to channel her right now. I made this the other night for you, Scott. Scott's behind the camera.
Hi, good morning, or hello everyone.
How did you feel about it when you ate it?
This was amazing. This is like a mash substitute. Blew
Totally.
my mind.
You actually thought it was mashed potato, didn't you?
It looked like it. Yeah, it had that taste.
It's hilarious. Okay, so you're going to need a pot. Now, millet and cauliflower mash. What the hell? So let me just give you a little bit of a rundown on millet. Millet is fabulous. It is really kind of used for cereal grain, actually, they call it, but it's a seed of a grass. It's really quite amazing. Let me measure that so you guys get the right measurements, actually. I'm going to cook a little bit for us. I'm not going to cook a lot because it's only two of us. Just the two of us. I'm going to use half a cup of millet. Look how lovely it is, Scott. Hand right in there, just to really see how wonderful this little seed is. Like I said, it's mostly used for cereal grain, and it's a grass. It's beautiful. So half a cup of millet, and now you want some cauliflower. This is economical. It's highly nutritious. It's highly tasty. It's a fabulous substitute if you want to kind of cut back on the potato aspect of your life. I certainly don't want to cut back on potato, but it's a good one to have, hey, every now and then, just to mix it up, yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, follow me, follow my hands. I'm going to grab some garlic that I got from the market this morning. So I just want a clove of this. Okay, I'm just wound up in a thread there. Now watch how I do this. I just want to smash it, okay, and pop it in like that. Now I'm going to add some, I love having my salt and pepper here. I keep showing people this, how it's just on tap and ready for me. I'm going to add salt and pepper. How much? Well, I'm going to tell you how much in a minute because there's a technique to this. There's a technique to this. It's hilarious. I'm going to add my water. I'm going to get my hands and mix this around. So I'm adding about a cup of water. Mix it around. Now I'm going to taste it. Ready? And it's salty. Okay? That's what you want. You want salty water. Over here, follow me. Straight on the stove. High vibing, full powered, on high. And I'm going to let this boil, and then it's going to simmer, and I'm going to turn it down and allow it to absorb all the liquid. Does that make sense? This is my friend Lasmi. We hang out together and cook. So, like I said, this is a great alternative. So what's the time, Lasmi, actually? We can time this so we can get exact time of how this is going to take. What's the time? 9. Okay, let's do it. 9. Let's do a time situation. Let's do 15 minutes from the moment I put it on. Okay, so we've got 15 minutes. Boom. This is great to put with anything. So we had it the other night with veggie patties and veggies. Okay, you can have it as a mash to any meal on the table, and you can pimp it up by adding a few spring onions to it, sliced through, adding a few bit of parsley through it. It doesn't really matter, but it is so nutritious and so simple and affordable, very affordable. This little seed has a power punch of nutrition in there. It is incredible. It just has this ability to make you feel really great after you eat it. Hey Scott, you kind of don't crash, right? Totally. Which is kind of cool, I thought. And it's nice to mix it up every now and then. Instead of having mashed potato every night, you can swap this around. Economical, very easy to get a hold of. I'll see you in about 15 minutes and we'll see where we're at. So remember, you're boiling with the lid on, and then you've got to turn it down to a simmer after it starts boiling, leaving the lid on. Got it? It's come to the boil, as you can see. Now I'm going to turn that down to a low simmer. Lid back on, let it cook. Okay, it was 15 minutes. I didn't take the lid off. I did exactly what I said I was going to do. Us chefs sometimes make it go all different angles. It's kind of interesting. It's really intuitive cooking, isn't it? Like, we change stuff up, but you guys have got to try and keep up. So we followed exactly what I said. We, as in me and the millet. So come right in close, Scott, and have a look. Can you see that?
Sure can.
Yep. So it's just cooked beautifully. So now what I'm going to do with this, and I've left the lid on to rest. That's one thing I did do. The timer did go off, and I did turn everything off, and I let it rest for a good 5-8 minutes. Yeah?
Yeah.
With me? Okay. Food processor. Ideal. Straight into... Now you can add a little bit of ghee, a little bit of oil if you want to. I'm just going to let it mash up. How easy is that? I'm not mashing away, am I? It's mashing away for me. Beautiful. Oh my God. It's actually divine. Oh my gosh. And now, food processors. Let's talk about food processors. This food processor is a Magimix. Have a look at the brand. Check it out. Right? It's expensive. It's around about, I don't know, $700. Is that right?
Yes.
Something like that. My first food processor was from an op shop for about $10, $20, $5. Get it? An opportunity shop. So you don't have to go out and buy a really great machine. This could be anything, as long as it has the S blade. Yeah? And as long as it has the greater blades that go with it, that's all you need. Okay? So that's it, I'm done. You can have that last me. And then what I love to do, let me find a plate. That's perfect. What I love to do is serve this, with anything. Anything you like. You can serve it with anything on the dinner table. You can put it in the fridge and have it the next day, and put some breadcrumbs around it and make a little fake mash millet patty. You can do what we do. This is what we do, don't we, babe?
Sure do. I always find that mash the next day is horrible, but this stuff is great.
It's not, is it? You're so right. Potatoes have that kind of bleh feeling the next day. Can you smell that?
Yeah, the cauliflower is really amazing, man.
Yeah, totally.
Comes through beautifully.
That's for you, Lusby. And then, because I've got some veggies here, and I'll show you what I like to do with my veggies. Check it over here, Scotty. I've just got some normal steamed veggies, just a mix of them, just basic, okay?
Yep.
Steam's coming off them ready. I'm going to grab some coriander. This is how you pimp stuff up. And coriander is such a good heavy metal pulling out a situation of glory. And this is what really transforms veggies, doesn't it, babe?
Oh, yeah.
And I just
Veggies,
run my
salad,
knife.
Everything.
In my cooking classes, if you guys are interested, there's 150 recipes all filmed, and it's all step by step from my kitchen to yours, and I show you how to pimp things up. Basic things like creamy mush and pasta and curries and sausage rolls without the sausage, and the list goes on. This is when I like to add a little bit of oil, or ghee, or Udo's oil. It just depends where you're at. And it's just a touch. Yeah, just to add a little bit of flavour. This can be your lunch.
Beautiful. Very happy with that.
Lots of veg. Lots of herbs. Yeah. And the last thing I like to add to it, now if I can find it, can you find it, Scott? From my other blog, the Gomaggio. Oh my God. Just like to sprinkle this on a little bit. Check out that blog, how to make this stuff. It's amazing. So this dish is dedicated to my dear friend and colleague, Chef Yelena, who taught me this, who serves it with burdock root. I love you. You're amazing. Incredible. Yummy. Look at that. Enjoy, guys. Make it. Let me know how you go. Connect with me. Please connect with me. And see if you like that. Something different to add to the dinner table. I just want to eat it now. See you next week.